This has got the Fix-It Guy. Today we have a Frigidaire washing machine that has a slow drain. So we have the slow drain message comes up. Also, you may just have one that doesn't drain all the way with the end of the cycle. You notice there's always water left. That just means that the little coin trap inside the machine is full of junk, and we're going to have to get in there and remove the coin trap so we can clean it out. This machine is kind of located underneath a cabinet, so I'm going to disconnect everything and get the machine fully disconnected from the drain, from the water lines, from the power, and then I'll be able to tilt it back and remove the coin trap. Some machines, the coin trap is really easy to get to. You don't have to do any kind of disassembly at all. You can just open up a panel in the upper or lower left-hand corner. And other brands like this one is a little bit harder. You've got to...
Hey guys, can you take just a second to click on the subscription link below? It really helps our channel, and also the bell notification. So every time we make a new video, we can send it right to you. We make a new video about once every week. Really appreciate that. And if you give us a thumbs up, it'd be great. Thank you.
Get into the machine. So I'm turning off these water valves fully to the right. I've got it unplugged. And then I'll remove the water lines off the back by just spinning them off with a pair of pliers. Now I got it up against the wall here. I'm leaning it back at an angle. So you got to lean it back enough so you know it's not going to come forward towards you. But I think it's still wise to support it with something underneath, so in case it did rock towards you, it wouldn't fall on your hand or fall on your head. Now we got it rocked back. Everything's disconnected. We have a panel on the bottom that's open. We can reach in there, and that allows us to do this procedure. So we got the plastic tub, and then below it is a black rubber tube that's bringing water from the bottom of the machine to the drain pump. And between the tub and the drain, inside that rubber tube is the coin trap. So I'm going to remove the little clamp that holds it on. It has a Phillips head screw, and I'm just going to spin that out a bunch of times, and then I'll pull down and the whole boot will come out, and then I'll be able to reach in and grab the coin trap and remove it. So I notice a bunch of stuff caught in there. I think they were washing a bathroom rug, and it basically fell apart in the washing machine, and all the fibers got pulled down into the drain mechanism. But instead of it going in and hitting the drain impeller, the coin trap stopped it, but it just clogged up the whole drain mechanism. So we got to get that coin trap out of this rubber boot. And the coin trap's just a big, kind of like a plastic jar, has holes in it, and it just traps coins and bobby pins and things like that from going in and hitting the impeller. This procedure is a little tricky because you're doing it at a weird angle and it's hard to see, so just be patient, take your time. I'm just removing all the debris that's in there. Up into the tub, getting out as much as I can too. And then I'll try to grab, there it is, there's the coin trap. I pulled that out of that rubber boot, and I'll clean out a little bit more as much as I can reach. I'm reaching inside that rubber boot or rubber tube to see if there's anything else. I think I found a bobby pin. Get that out of there. There we go. We'll take this over to the sink and then just empty out this coin trap and get it really clean. It had a lot of stuff in there that had accumulated over the years. But I think the bathroom mat is really what did in this machine. So we advise people never to wash bathroom rugs with their washing machine, especially front loaders, because it really damages the machine. And the bathroom mats often fall apart during the wash process. So we got it nice and clean, and now we'll do the reassembly. We'll just push that back in, hook up the boot again, and then just get everything back into position. I think the difficult part of this procedure is getting that rubber boot back onto the plastic tub and then getting that screw really tight. Before you put this all back together and reassemble it, I would make really sure that that rubber boot or rubber tube is firmly back onto the plastic tub, and that fasteners aren't as tight as possible, so you won't get any kind of leak. So I hope this has been helpful to you.
Thanks so much for watching our video. Please leave any comments or questions in the comment section below. We really appreciate that. We have a really nice video coming up for you right here that I think you'll enjoy. Very similar, dealing with appliance repair. So thanks again for watching our video.